it looks like Elon Musk and Jamie Dimon are one step closer to making peace amid their nearly 10-year feud. Elon Musk and Jamie Dimon of JP Morgan Chase have been working to mend their 10-year feud, with their relationship improving since March when they spoke for an hour on stage at a JP Morgan Technology Summit, and Musk visited Dimon's suite. The feud began in 2016 when JP Morgan stopped underwriting Tesla car leases, leading to a heated exchange where Musk cursed and threatened to pull business, and Dimon responded that his bank wouldn't be bullied. Musk subsequently favored Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley for his ventures. Despite their legal battles, including JP Morgan's 2021 lawsuit against Tesla over $162 million contract breach, Dimon now considers re-engagement with Musk's businesses, seeing mutual benefits and accessing funds and advisory services from the biggest U.S. bank. Tom.
Well, people don't realize how big JP Morgan is. There is really no second place in banking. There is a huge drop from JP Morgan to Morgan Stanley, Goldman, and the European banks. And so what Dimon is saying is, why aren't we playing in this guy's yard? Why aren't we doing this? And they're burying the hatchet. $162 million contract breach, please. That's nothing. You know, they made that in late fees on credit cards last Tuesday. So basically what you have now is Jamie Dimon is on the verge of legacy. He is in the window of an up to 5-year transitional leadership plan. Probably 2 years, but up to 5. And I think Jamie Dimon is looking at the reality of not where Tesla was in 2016, but where Tesla and everything is today. And Dimon says, you know what? We need to play in all this. If there's one thing that Jamie Dimon is not, it's dumb. And I think he is seeing to it that he puts JP Morgan in a place to do business.
You know what else I think,
with
Tom?
the wealthiest guy in the world.
You know what else I think?
And his 5 businesses.
I think there's also an element of when you're politically on the same page, which they were for many years. Okay, Jamie's a left. Okay, not a fully left. Jamie's a center left.
Yeah.
And Musk is a center left for many years, and then he's been gradually coming this way. And then Jamie's at the World Economic Forum speaking complimentary about Trump at World Economic Forum while in Davos, while wearing his Ukraine pin, if you remember that one thing.
Jeez.
And then you're seeing what's going on in America. They're putting a president in, 34 counts and felonies, convicted felon, all this stuff. It's like, what are we doing to America right now? Now they officially have something in common. Hey, you planning on doing business in America? Yeah, me too. We got to kind of figure this out because it's a shit show here. So there's an element there as well of them being on the same page that I think has that going. And then the other side is, hey, maybe Jamie's going to be able to help this person in Delaware that doesn't want Musk to get the $56 billion and could be like, hey, can you bring that $56 billion of your bank account, do something here with Chase? There's so many different things that could be taking place when that's going on. What are your thoughts?
I fully agree that the billionaires are basically starting to back Trump. A lot of these people were not advocating for Trump whatsoever in 2016 and certainly in 2020. We've seen how the tide has shifted so much in just 4 years of Joe Biden being the president. Not only is it Jamie Dimon, you see that there's talks of Elon Musk potentially being a part of Trump's cabinet. There's a Wall Street Journal article about that. But here's some billionaires that have openly backed Trump that did not back Trump for the most part in previous elections. Steven Schwartzman, CEO of Blackstone, right? So
$40 billion guy.
Basically a little brother of BlackRock. Steve Wynn, he owns the hotels. Woody Johnson, that's a Johnson & Johnson heir. Joe Ricketts, TD Ameritrade. Joe Bigelow, Budget Suites. Linda McMahon, that's a WWE. We understand that with Trump. Phil Ruffin, the casinos. John Paulson, he just posted a $50 million raise. It's starting to come clearer and clearer that the capitalists are just like, no. I used to always say this one thing. The millionaires back the Republicans, but the billionaires back the Democrats. The big tech Silicon Valley.
Of course.
But all that is already starting to shift. I put together a quick list. I didn't even know they had beef.
Well, I don't think they're doing it. I don't think they're doing it because all of them are sincere about their support. I think they're doing it because they realize if they can do that to him, they can do that to us. Mm-hmm. It's more of a self-protection more than it is that we support him. They realize
the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Exactly. I don't think they're out there. If they're advocating, I highly. Nobody just out of nowhere starts switching their political views. it's gradual. It takes years. It takes years.
Yeah.
But when you see this happen in a span of 4 years, because they realize if they come after the president, they come after me. That's all it is. They're trying to protect themselves more than anything. That's what I feel.
And I think a lot of these, even Chamath out here, a lot of these people basically, Pat, kudos to Pat, the case example thing. Joe Biden ran on being a uniter, being a bridge, being a moderate. He's catered to the far left progressives, and people are just like, I just can't do this.
He's actually, yesterday, Christina Bobb, that was on the podcast, said something very interesting. She said he's actually becoming a unifier in a way he didn't wish it would happen.
Yeah, that's true.
He's actually unifying everybody against him, which is kind of weird.
It's
gradually. And by the way, out of all the people that are worth 100 billion plus, what percentage of them are left versus right? What percentage of them will vote left and right? 70% of them are going to vote left than right.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yep.
Jeff Bezos, Washington Post. Elon formerly.
Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett.
Yep.
Larry Ellison.
He'll be center-ish. He'll be center-right-ish. Yep.
And why is that?
Bernard Arnault is not allowed to vote.
Why
from what I understand.
And by the way, he said something. He says the little guy to what did you say? Blackstone is the little guy to BlackRock.
Little brother.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is Larry Fink's net worth?
Probably not as much as Steven Schwarzman.
Larry Fink, BlackRock, is worth $1.2 billion.
Yeah.
Steven Schwarzman, Blackstone, is worth $39 billion.
Touche. But if you go by companies,
I know, I understand.
And what?
But I understand.
BlackRock is what, $10 trillion.
Because Larry Fink Larry Fink's major, I think, was poli-sci. Can you go type in what Larry Fink majored in college? Type in what Larry Fink majored in. I don't even know why I know this. I shouldn't know this. Political science, UCLA, 1974. So Larry Fink was a guy that really was driven by wanting to get involved in politics. And then he gets his MBA, business, etc. So, but the first passion was what? Political science.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Political science. So it's interesting. So if you're an angry patriot yourself, Vinny officially has the Angry Patriot Valuetainment Edition.
Damn right.
Where the O is the Valuetainment logo, with the back says Future Looks Bright.
Oh, yes.
With the sides got the American flag. So if you are an angry patriot, Vinny, what colors do we have these in?
We have that color, and then we also have green, right, Rob?
Rob,
we have
can
the
you
green
show
one,
it
which
on
is
the
sick.
back?
Sick.
Military green.
And Pat, just really fast, to let everybody know, a lot of people always go, Vinny, why are you so upset? And I always ask them, why aren't you? With everything that's happening, and being a veteran and having parents that are legal immigrants, Assyrians, Pat, as you know this, we don't have a country, which makes America that much more important. And that's why I get furious when people aren't speaking and aren't talking crap. So that's why I'm an angry patriot. Tom called me live on the podcast, and we're going with it. And I am, and I'm proud to be an angry patriot.
There you go. It's official. It's branded. By the way, go ahead and place the order before these things sell out. Last time we announced the allegedly shirt, we sold a few thousand shirts of the allegedly shirt. And all of a sudden, how come I'm not getting my supply? Because sizes go. So you can go ahead and place the order. Angry Patriot on VTmerch.com.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.